Will Twitter Spaces crush Clubhouse? I think so. Let me explain. So Clubhouse is the new app around for the last year or so. And a lot of people are buzzing about it. A lot of people are talking about it. A lot of people are asking for invites. It's now been around for a little bit. People are figuring out this new audio social game and how this works. And now Twitter came along and introduced Twitter Spaces. Facebook is in the process of creating Facebook Live rooms. I think it's called or about to be called. And this is a medium that's coming in. I expect LinkedIn to have similar functionality and features integrated into their systems if they don't just outright buy Clubhouse. So I do think that Twitter Spaces is going to crush Clubhouse. And I think this is a reality with a lot of mediums. Look at Periscope and Meerkat. Meerkat was great. The functionality was great. It worked fine. But the reality is that Twitter acquired Periscope, and Periscope had the most user base, and it won. And it had the most engagement until Facebook Live came along, and Facebook, which had the billions of users, was able to come in and introduce the medium of live video to a mass audience. And so you're going to see the same thing happen, I believe, with Clubhouse, where Clubhouse has introduced this medium, this format of live audio in a social context, but they don't have the built-in user base. They don't have the built-in technology developers and everything needed to build at scale a platform like this. And so I do think they're introducing the new medium, but I don't think they're going to crush it. And so that's why I do think Twitter is going to win this until Facebook potentially even outgrows Twitter when it comes to this live audio functionality. Although I do think Twitter, based on the users and it being a very news-focused app, has a leg up, at least in the start, when it comes to this feature and this functionality built into the social media platforms. So the three reasons I think Twitter is going to crush Clubhouse when it comes to live social audio. First is built-in audience. As I talked about, Twitter has millions of users. Clubhouse is having to introduce its brand to a new audience. So it's not just a new medium, but it's a new audience and a new medium. And so much more challenging than just introducing a new feature to your audience with a built-in platform. The second is just what I talked about, the platform, because Twitter already has an Android app. Twitter already has a web portal. Twitter already has a iOS app. So Twitter already has all the platforms out there. People already have the Twitter app on their devices. And so because they've got the built-in user base and they've got the built-in technology, they have the foundation to grow the platform, which leads to my third reason, and that's because of their development team. And so because they have the community and because they have the platforms where people are already engaged, and because they have the development team to scale the technology to their user base, I think that's just really not fair to Clubhouse. And so Clubhouse has really done a great job of scaling to date. I think over the next year or 2 years, you're going to really see either Clubhouse acquired or Clubhouse shut down, similar to Meerkat when it came to live video, as now we're looking at live audio. So that's my 2 cents. I would love to know what you think. Are you a fan of Clubhouse? You're not a fan? Do you think it's going to stick around, or do you think it's going to go to the other platforms, or maybe even live audio isn't going to be a thing? What do you think? I want to know. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching this episode of the vlog. We'll talk to you again on the next episode.